There's not a lot of footage of getting to see Jeet Kune Do in action, especially against other styles. A lot of times it's other Jeet Kune Do people. We have a very strong Muay Thai base here at our gym. We also get a lot of people who boxed come into our gym. And so I just want to share with you some footage of me sparring. This first one is against a guy that I love sparring with. He's good with angles and he's very fast. And what you'll see is we move around a lot. And that's because him and I are very much aware of the power of getting angles on each other. And I want to show what that looks like. Here, my arm is going in towards the center. But if I can punch in a straight line, that gives me the maximum power. So if I can move my body out here, and you just stay right there, I can get maximum power straight to his chin. Instead of punching across, I get right there. So anytime I can get there, that's ideal. Also, if he puts his guard up, there is a hole, there's a gap right here. If you think of this as like a triangle right there, the weakest part of the triangle is right through the middle. So I can often force my punch through, especially with a vertical fist. Whereas if I'm coming at sort of an angle, my hand runs into this one. So normally if I'm matching leads to him, my jab gets through a little bit easier than my cross does, unless I can somehow get over here to line that up. But if I switch stances on him, now I can line that up a lot easier. So that's the first concept. Also, if you imagine a tripod, there are 3 points. 1, 2, and then either a third leg would be there or a third leg back there. If I can get him standing essentially in like a horse stance, if you think of that, and I hit him there, he's got no balance. So a lot of times, not only am I trying to get straight on the center line here, but I'm also trying to kind of intersect his body, get my entire body on his center line so that I can go right down the middle. Now you're gonna see me use this concept, and you're going to see, his name's Erick, use this concept. If I'm southpaw, I can move this way to get that angle that I just showed you, but I can also just lean my body. Now it's a little bit harder when I'm southpaw, when I'm right lead forward, because I don't have something to catch me there. But if I put my left foot in front, I can kind of move it out and use it as a base to land this. So if we're right here, without even using my feet, I can get the angle I want right there. I want to share all this with you so that when you're watching the spar, you kind of know why we're moving around, what we're looking for. We're trying to create angles with head movement. We're trying to create angles with our footwork. Awesome. All right, so here we go. So I've got this slowed down to half speed. One of my best buddies and I used to always watch fights at half speed or a quarter speed because you just see so much more. Now, right off the bat, what I like to do, especially with him because he's just so fast and explosive, is I'll come out with straight kicks and straight punches just to kind of put him on the defense, kind of slow him down a little bit, maybe make him a tiny bit more hesitant. Now here's the first real good shot that I'd say lands is as he goes to attack, I jump back with that swing round kick, and then there's a little overhand kind of rear hook over the top of his punch. Now here he catches me with check hook, so you can see my arms open. Now this part right here, he also catches me with a knee to the head. Now I think that was accidental. I think he was going for a round kick to the leg, but this is one of the dangers of using head movement. I love head movement, but you know, sparring's a game and you take risks, and sometimes those risks don't pan out. There he caught my low kick. I know a lot of people are not fans of catching low kicks, but that worked well for him. He caught my low kick and then crossed me down the middle. And then there I landed a round kick with the toe of my shoe. So one of the things I like to do is go after the liver, especially with Erick here. So I like to attack the liver. So now we're just kind of in a little flurry here. I think he hooked my shoulder. I don't think he got my head, but we're throwing our flurries, but you'll notice there's a lot of near hits, all because our head movement is constantly going. There, I parried his punch and landed a pretty clean, solid straight. All right, so right there, I pulled that little swing round kick again, this time on his cross. So when he's punching, I'm pulling back out of punching range into kicking range and landing my kick with all of his weight on that front leg. Now there he gets a really nice counter uppercut, and now I return the same. So there's my uppercut right back at him. Okay, he tried to hook over top. My arm was kind of blocking it, so I don't think it was real solid. There though, I I kind of use my hand to cover his eyes as I land a rear round kick. I'm shooting him with that round kick. There I wanted to show, he actually blocked my head kick, but it was a very nice block. So I wanted to actually show his defense on that. I thought I had him, but turns out not so much. And then let's see. So there I try like a little blitz with a side kick. Now there, neither one of us got anything, but I thought it was kind of cool. We both tried something a bit, some spinny stuff. He tried a spinning back kick, I tried a spinning hammer, and we both just sort of cancel each other out. He got my hip. All right, there we go. So he came charging in and kind of took me off balance on my kick, so I didn't get to land a good kick on that. You can see that slight angle I'm trying to get. So there. Now, I stopped it there because it looks like I got him. He's really good at rolling with punches, so that might have actually been him rolling with the punch. So I may not have gotten him, but I think I did get him with this head kick. So this is a really good one where you throw the cross and throw the rear round kick at the same time. And so that way, as the person defends the cross, they leave themselves open for that head kick. There, so now I'm starting to attack the liver more, although I think I got more his upper lat on that body hook. But you'll see me start attacking that liver right there. So there's my body shot. So Erick's so fast and explosive, and it's so exhausting. There's another toe kick, a toe round kick. So I'm using the ball of my foot or the toe of my shoe actually to land into the liver. I like to start landing those body shots just to start to kind of gas him out a bit. That is the one default. He's very fast, but he does kind of slow down. Now here, what I did there is, you'll see me do it a lot in other spars, is I'll fake low. I'll kind of pulse my arm low to get their guard down, and then I'll swing it around into a hook. Here's an inverted round kick. So inverted round kick is something I've only seen it in Jeet Kune Do. I don't know, I'm sure it exists in other styles. Then I tried that little low to, it's called question mark hook. Okay, so there's a really nice slip on his part. I had to stop that one because that was such a beautiful slip. My hand went right over his shoulder. Anyway, that inverted round kick, I'm gonna throw it again. There's another body hook. And then he counters right back with a straight punch to my face. That is kind of a danger. There I step back and land a really nice inside round kick. So being unmatched leads, meaning I've got my right foot in front, he's got his left. That was that inverted round kick again. That can be a really great setup to land really solid round kicks to the front leg. There he lands his own body hook. I thought he was coming high, so I had my guard up high. Now I come in with a cross to the body, and from his reaction, I think I landed. There's another kick to the liver. It might have been a bit higher on the lat. I'm not sure if I quite got his liver on that one. And that's the end of the round. So that's round one. Now, I usually, with my favorite sparring partners, so sometimes we jump around and spar different people, but I usually, with my favorite sparring partners, ask if they'll do 3 spars in a row with me. I always feel like the first spar is sort of like small talk. And then the second and third is where we start to get into it. So now I'm starting to try and go for sweeps. That's another thing that being in unmatched leads can give you. So I kicked his leg out from under him. Oh, he lands a really nice hook right on the tip of my chin. That was perfect distancing. There I tried to sweep at his leg again. Didn't get it that time. But there I start to off balance him. Boom. All right, so I tried to slip and cross there. Boom, there's a nice little body kick. So I double jab my way in, body kick. And then nice little rear straight. Then he slips and jabs me right in the face. And then he lands a body shot of his own right there. So now I try and fake a teep or fake a front kick and then come in with that knee. and a side kick. I intercept him with the side kick as he tries to round kick the back of my leg. That's one thing I'll like to do is if I miss a kick, I'll hang out a little bit sideways because it looks like I'm in a bad position. And if people attack me, I go for that kick. Another thing I'll do is I'll dart in with the cross right there. Most people don't expect that. They expect a jab. And there I sweep at his leg again with that round kick. So I'm throwing the round kick, but I'm trying to more off balance him rather than just land the shot as like a hard kick. It's more off balancing. All right, I'm trying some footwork. Nothing's really landing. He's missing me. I'm missing him. There's my inverted round kick. So that inverted round kick means I'm turning my heel out. Think of like if you're hitting a hacky sack and then throw a round kick from there. It's also, you could call it like an inverted front kick or teep. There I land another body shot. There I hook over his arm as it drops. He tries to do the same back to me. But not letting that happen. All right, I got a nice little jab, nothing too crazy. I think he's starting to slow down, so it's getting a little bit easier for this 42-year-old. All right. So right now, neither one of us has landed anything until right there. It's another little body shot, trying to add those up. Now that I know he's slowing down, I know those body shots are going to really count for something. So I go for a knee. I think I ran into his elbow, so I didn't quite get it. I think he can tell I'm easing up on him. I'm being a little bit nicer because he's getting tired. And he's a trooper. Even when he gets tired, he's like, no, pour it on. So I start to turn it up again for him. Yeah, land that nice little inside round kick. Oh, I missed that spin kick, but I used that to push right back in for a straight 1-2. So I lead straight to cross. Ooh, and then right into that little darting cross right there. I go for the body. I don't think I landed it, but there's that rear body hook. And there's that inverted. And then we just kind of get stuck on our hands for a little bit.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Ronan. And my son is coming over while I'm trying to narrate this. I tried to Superman fake him. Act like I was going to throw a kick and then hit the cross, but so nothing's really landing good until that little round kick to the liver again. And wheel kick. So I like to throw this if I've thrown a lot of round kicks because it starts off looking like a round kick, but then you come around the top. And so it lands on people a lot. And then there I call it the stanky leg. It's I've heard it called a snake kick as well. You fake a round kick and then turn it into a front kick or a push kick. Okay, I think that's the end of round 2. All right, round 3 to finish it off. All right, he is pretty gassed at this point. So there's that little pulse down and then hook around, the question mark hook. And there's my little slip. Try and land an uppercut and a hook. He's got great defense. Go for a round kick, nothing really. Neither one of us is landing anything clean. Oh, he got it. I'd say that it was out a hook, a straight. Kind of hard to tell, but it was effective. There, it almost looks like he's trying to pox-ow. Okay, there I clinch him up, land a nice little knee. But there's another time where it looked like he did a bit of a pox-ow on me, if you know what that is. Trapping up my arm. Okay, go after that darting cross again. All right, those are some little short inside hooks. I go for that wheel kick again. There's that inverted round kick. You can't really tell if it lands, but I'm just gonna say it does. Oh, yep, there we go. I would say that landed. You might be able to hear my 4-year-old. I apologize. I'm on daddy duty, and that's, the life of a gym owner raising a family, so. All right. So I'm going pretty light at this point. There we go. I honestly like when it goes slow like this. I like just trying to flow. I think of the Bruce Lee, adapt like a shadow, respond like an echo. Try and just flow with my opponent instead of being so focused on not getting hit and trying to hit them. I try and just almost like dance with them, but just like fit into kind of fit in between their movements. And it's hard to do when things are fast and the consequences are higher. Ooh, see, I do have to be careful not to walk into his kicks. There we go. Okay, I'd say I land that one pretty flush. All right, there's that little fake low, hook high, that little question mark hook. Oh, I think he gets me with his hook right there. I'm getting ready to throw a spinning back fist, doesn't work. Ooh, good weave on his part. I try and move off angle to go right down that center line. Boom, there's a nice little liver shot. Little switch cross into a lead round, into a rear round up to the body. I throw my cross and then I step through. Oh, but he catches me right there too, in mid-transition. Oh, okay, this used to be one of my favorite moves. I don't know if my reactions are fast enough these days to do it a whole lot, but he punched at me and I leaned off and uppercutted underneath. All right, now we had kind of a back and forth exchange, but I think I got the actual shot. We both were hitting arms until I got that last shot. Here's maybe a little check hook on his way in, and let's see. All right, I'm trying for that spinning back fist. Oh, his head movement. He's slick. And that's us. Awesome. And here is that same spar at regular speed. Enjoy.